y'all, welcome back to another one. If this is your first time, welcome to Unpopulr, where I talk about my unpopular thoughts, unpopular opinions, and sometimes some unpopular things in the Christian lifestyle. Or within the Christian lifestyle, I should say. So I'm pretty different. My God is magnificent. The enemy is belligerent, yet Christ is still magnificent. So if you like it, stick around and hit that bell. So today, we are still on the road. We are still in Portland, Oregon. We are still doing this Unpopulr on the road. And I'm giving you guys just these quick little bite-sized things that have been on my mind. And today, I want to talk about pride. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit in the first two episodes. I just wanted you guys to kind of like get to know me a little bit more, right? Pride, y'all. Yeah, I deal with it and didn't realize it. He's been like pulling back the onion and showing me how deep it is. And how it actually runs in my family. Ooh. That's another day. It's another video. But really, he's been showing me my pride in a way that it's not the way you would think. So like, for example, I think I talked about it in the first and second episode, which is that I didn't want to start this podcast because I was like, I really want it to be perfect. I want it to look like this. I want it to look like this, and da-da-da-da. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But sometimes we can hide behind this notion of like, God does things with excellence. I'm not saying, I shouldn't have said it like that. And I'm not saying he doesn't. He does. But he also uses crumbs. He uses the mess. He uses the not so excellent things to get his point across too. And I was like, no, I don't want to start my podcast because of this, because of that, because of this. And he was showing me, like, I'm just giving you like an example of what it looks like for me. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. Okay. All right. I guess push record. Like, he literally has just been saying, just do it. Just do it and post it. Just do it and post it. Like, stop being so consumed with self. Really. You are thinking of yourself too highly now that you think you can't post this video. And I get it. The bar is high now when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to Instagram. Like, we're not just doing what Instagram used to be with these cute little blurry looking pictures and this and that. Like, you got to come correct. You got to bring quality. You got to elevate, your your brand, high quality woman and things of all these different conversations. And as much as I'll look down pride at people who are like that, and God is looking down on me, like, you just like that. You just express it differently. Like, you doing the same thing. Go calm down, girl. And I'm like, all right. All right, sir. And so the pride is coming as a indirect result of rejection. And rejection, for me, there was rejection for a really long time. And looking back, I recognize now, and let me know if y'all want me to like really dig into that rejection stuff, because it's a long story. But I'm recognizing now that the enemy like did a good job. He's good at what he does, y'all. He ain't better than God, but he's good at what he does. He did a good job of like stringing me along for years of feeding into this rejection that turned into self-victimizing, that turned into, there's one other thing I feel like, and then turned into pride. I'm recognizing that even in my dad. I'm like, oh, that's really what this was. Like, he was just a little boy, like, wanting attention. And wanting it the wrong way. But we'll get into that another day too. But for me, I recognize now over these years that he's been showing me, this is not a overnight realization. It's been over some years that he's been showing me how the enemy was after your identity. The enemy was after your purpose and your destiny. And as a result, you've been in this shell bubble of feeling like, woe is me. And moving in that way too. Which is not healthy at all. And so I just want to say, like, pray on that, y'all. Pray on, when you ask the Lord to reveal your heart, like, God, clean my heart, forgive me my sins, show me what I need to do better. He gonna show you. He's been showing me my heart, and that joint is ugly. That joint is oogly. And I'm like, dang, like, I thought I was selfless. I thought I was caring. I thought I was considerate. And he's like, you are, but you also have some pride. Like, you also have some pride. You need to deal with. And so I've been dealing with it for the last couple of years. And he's now showing me the selfish side of that. And I'm like, dang, you don't gotta beat up on me like this, sir. But I'm glad that he's doing it. Honestly, it hurts, and there's a piece of me that wants to be shamed. Like, it's shameful to say, but it's really not, because at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm not perfect. So that would be prideful of me to rob God of the opportunity to say, like, clean me up in this way, and I'll even publicly say it and not have a problem with what people think. And so, yeah, pray to God, y'all, to show you your heart, because he will. And he showed me that I be dealing with pride. So let me know what you think of this episode. Do y'all deal with pride? What y'all got going on in your hearts?